What the heck are these things? That's a question that scientists have been asking themselves for centuries. At different times, they've been likened to moles, dik-dik, elephants, and shrews. And because of their general shape and long snout, we called them elephant shrews. But as we learn more about them, we're realizing they're weirder than we ever thought. Because of this, their old name is falling out of fashion, and Sengi, their local name, is quickly becoming the standard. These are the Sengi, Africa's secretive sprinters. Hi, I'm Danielle Dubeau, and you're watching Animalogic. Sengis, or elephant shrews, are some of the most mysterious animals in Africa. They live close to hundreds of millions of people, but most humans can go their entire lives without seeing one alive. Why is that? Sengis are found in Africa, from Morocco to South Africa. They don't live in sub-Saharan West Africa, but nobody really knows why. Some of the habitat there seems like prime Sengi stomping grounds, but for whatever reason, they just don't seem to like it. There are about 20 recognized species, and they range in size from the short-eared elephant shrew, a perfect ball of fur roughly 13 centimeters long, about as long as a cell phone, to the golden-rumped Sengi, which is about 3 times bigger. But wait, let's back it up for a second. You might be thinking, are these the venomous, echolocating little guys you hear about in the news? No, those are true shrews. They're amazing in their own right, and they deserve their own episode. But stick around until the end of this episode and we'll show you some of our favorite true shrews. Now back to Sengis. From a distance, Sengis look like classic insectivorans. They might not look out of place next to solenodons, moles, and moonrats. Yes, moonrats are a thing. But the similarities are just superficial, a case of convergent evolution. Africa was isolated from the Cretaceous to about 20 million years ago. This was a time before carnivorans, rodents, and ungulates made it onto the continent. The descendants of the mammals that lived in Africa back then are more closely related to each other than to the mammals that got there later. That means that Sengis are genetically closer to elephants, aardvarks, and dugongs than to true shrews. But anyways, enough about their family tree, let's look at what these little guys do. Sengis are voracious insectivores with an extremely high metabolism. Some species spend 80% of their day looking for food. Their long snouts probe the ground, and their massive tongues flick food down their gullet. They're like miniature anteaters on stilts. Their whole life consists of looking for bugs, patrolling their territories to prevent other Sengis from stealing their bugs, and trailblazing. Elephant shrews are monogamous, but they don't spend a lot of time together. They share a plot of land, and the female protects it from other females just as ardently as males protect it from other males. But they forage on their own, sleep by themselves, and if one dies, they get quickly replaced. The one aspect where there's some cooperation is trail maintenance. Sengis need clean trails to make quick escapes. A single pebble or twig could trip them off balance and allow predators to catch them. When the females are nursing babies, the males do about 80% of the trailblazing and maintenance, helping her spend less time in the path of predators. If there's one thing we can be sure about in Africa, it's that there are predators everywhere. Mambas, forest cobras, martial eagles, and Vero eagle owls, among many others, will happily take a Sengi. Thankfully, elephant shrews are fast. They can run faster than the average human and use their network of trails to disappear into the bush. They also know they're quick, and sometimes when they spot a predator, they will scream at it, rather than immediately hiding. This means, hey, I can see you, and I'm faster than you. Don't even try to come at me. And sometimes, it works. Sonic the Sengi would have made a lot more sense than the hedgehog, wouldn't it? There's some speculation that the shiny butt of the golden-rumped elephant shrew is a warning to predators, saying, I see you, and I'm not afraid. Unfortunately, their beautiful derriere is a sight that is growing rarer, because, like many other species, their habitat is quickly disappearing. Cats are another problem. Growing human populations bring a lot of pets that often go feral and destroy local wildlife populations. Another cool thing about Sengis are their vertical ellipse eyes, like cat eyes. It's both cute and creepy. Kinda makes me wonder about my cat sometimes. Now, I promised I'd talk about some of the coolest shrews, a little sneak peek of their own episode. Here are some of the world's greatest non-elephant shrews. The Etruscan shrew is the smallest mammal alive. The bumblebee bat is shorter, but in terms of mass, nothing is tinier than the 2-gram shrew. It has a lightning-fast metabolism. Its heart beats 1,500 times a minute, and this forces it to eat twice its own weight every day. But that's not really saying much. This little guy is found from Spain to Southeast Asia, a true Lilliputian survivor. The hero shrew is a little less cute, but a lot more impressive. It has a unique spine with interlocking vertebrae. Despite it being just about 100 grams, it can support the weight of an adult person without suffering any injuries. Just please, don't try it. The Eurasian water shrew has water-repellent fur, can hunt underwater, and produces venomous saliva. This venom can be lethal to their main competition for food, the field vole. Some shrews, like the northern short-tailed shrew, uses their venom to hunt prey. Thanks to the toxins in its saliva, it can down animals larger than itself. And finally, the common shrew. Like the Etruscan shrew, this little mammal's heart beats faster than a hummingbird's heart, 1,000 beats per minute. But the coolest thing about them is that they can echolocate to navigate dark environments. It's a rudimentary version of a bat system, but it's still pretty awesome. So there you have it, the coolest little mammals, Sengis and Shrews. An amazing world of small mammals we rarely get to see, but one that makes their ecosystems a more whimsical place. So what should we talk about next, other than shrews? Please let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. Thanks for watching. See ya!